Thought Curving: 12 Life-Changing Keys to Elevate Mind Power. The Beginner's Guide to Transforming Negative Habits into Peace, Progress, and Mental Clarity. Overcome limits, break old patterns, and unlock your greatest potential. Reshape your thoughts, conquer self-doubt, and step into a life of clarity, creativity, and purpose. A revolutionary guide to mastering your mind, breaking free from doubts, and transforming old patterns into powerful momentum for growth and success. Published by Brice Nelms Wilson. Copyright 2025 by Brice Nelms Wilson. All rights reserved. Introduction. Have you ever paused to notice how thoughts move through your mind like passing clouds? Some linger longer than others, casting shadows over your day, while others drift by unnoticed. But what if you could control which thoughts you allow to stay and which you let go? What if you could reshape your mental patterns entirely, steering your life in the direction you desire? Many times in my life, I have been so delusional that it actually worked. Yes, delusional. The kind of thinking that ignores logic, doubts, and all those belief barriers society instills in us. And when you think about it, everyone is delusional to some degree. People live in their own little worlds, ignoring some truths while clinging to others, whether they're valid or not. Take a moment to think about the wealthiest people or history's most daring figures. Many of them started as the most delusional. They had to be, to dream so big, to act so boldly, and to ignore every voice, both external and internal, telling them their vision was impossible. Alexander the Great believed he could conquer the known world. The craziest part, he actually did. Even many actions of governments today seem delusional, and yet they shape our world. This is the power of thought. When you master the mental technology I call thought curving, you will learn how to notice the energy of each thought, whether it revitalizes you or drains you, whether it moves you forward or sends you backward. It's not about the truth of a thought, it's about its effect. Your mind is like a curious investigator, zooming in on thoughts, dissecting them, and letting them consume your energy. But when you learn to step back and observe the mind itself, you can redirect that energy. You'll learn to spend it on thoughts that uplift you, inspire you, and align with your highest potential. This book will teach you how to notice, manage, and reprogram your thoughts. With practical techniques and strategies, you'll form new neural networks and break free from the patterns that hold you back. It's time to take control of your mental world and reshape it into one that works for you, not against you. Chapter 1. Spotting the Lion. Imagine you're walking through the savannah. Suddenly, you spot a lion in the distance. What do? You don't run toward it, and you certainly don't let it creep closer. Instead, you keep your distance, carefully observing its movements. You move around it, making sure it doesn't become a threat, and get on to what you were originally doing. Now imagine that this lion is a bad thought, a destructive belief, an old pattern, or a lingering doubt. When it appears, your first instinct shouldn't be to wrestle with it, run, or panic. Instead, you notice it. You acknowledge its presence. And then, like on the savannah, you move around it and get back focused. The truth is, bad thoughts can be just as dangerous as natural predators. Let them get too close, and they can attack your mental health, drain your energy, and hold you back from your goals. But if you learn to notice when they arise, acknowledge their presence, and remember that they are a natural part of the mental landscape early, you can avoid the damage and create a habit of laser focus that will turn into a snowball effect of unbroken momentum throughout your life. The key is awareness. Lightly observe how thoughts enter your mind. Don't immediately engage with them. Step back and observe them like animals in the wild. Notice them passing by. Ask yourself, where did this thought come from? What is it trying to tell me? Is this thought helping or hurting me? This process of observation is the first step to thought curving. When you detach yourself from these patterns and beliefs and recognize them as thoughts, you rob them of their power over you. Sometimes, though, our minds aren't so vigilant. What happens if the thought gets too close? If it refuses to leave, lingering like a lion stalking its prey? A lion sneaks up on us, consuming our focus and energy. What do you do then? First, laugh. Yes, laugh. Realize one of them caught you slipping. No big deal. Negative thoughts are bound to creep in from time to time. The key is not to take them too seriously. By laughing, you disarm the thought and remind yourself you're in control, and now you instantly wash it out. Imagine ocean waves washing over your mind. cooling and refreshing your mental landscape, sweeping away the consuming thought entirely with joy and laughter. Hear the waves crashing, cleaning your mind. Take as much time as needed to give your mind a nice refreshing bath as you regain clarity. This combination of imagery and breath gives you a simple, yet powerful way to reset your mental state. This isn't about fighting thoughts with brute force. These are real-time psychological events. It's about neutralizing their energy and redirecting it towards something constructive. You will then have a higher level of awareness and notice as the next thought creeps in. Imagine the gentle flow of water moving around the rocks in a spring. This is your mind's natural state, smooth, flowing, and uninterrupted by obstacles. Negative thoughts or old patterns can be seen as the rocks in a flowing spring. Even in the presence of these natural barriers, the water curves effortlessly around it. This visualization is your guide to keeping your mental current flowing unblocked by doubts and bad habits. The way the water flows smoothly around the rocks is the same way you will learn to curb distractions and harmful thought patterns. Flowing through life with this mental agility will allow you to bypass obstacles and maintain clarity. Practical exercise. Spotting, curving, and taming lions. Daily observation. Spend some time each morning and night observing your thoughts and ideas. Pay attention as if you are on the savannah. Write down any predator thoughts you notice. Label each thought as either revitalizing or draining. Is it moving you forward or holding you back? Practice redirection. Replace each draining thought with a revitalizing one. For example, draining, I'm not good enough. Revitalizing, I'm learning and improving every day. By practicing this daily, you'll sharpen your ability to recognize and curve your thoughts before they take over, as well as plant the seeds to grow new thought trees, which are of very high equity in the mind. Like replacing poisonous spiky plants with the seeds of fruit-bearing trees and changing the mental tone. Practical exercise. Washing the mind with wave. When overwhelmed, if a thought gets too close and starts consuming you, pause and laugh. Close your eyes and take a deep breath. Visualize the waves. Picture waves washing over your mind, clearing away the debris. Feel the refreshment of the water as it restores your clarity. With practice, you'll learn to flow around mental rocks and predators alike, keeping your energy focused on what truly matters. Chapter 2. Breathing life into thought curving. Breathing is the foundation of life, yet most of us take it for granted. What if I told you that how you breathe can shape how you think? Each breath is an opportunity to ground yourself, release negativity, and revitalize your mind. In thought curving, breathing becomes a tool for navigating and reshaping your mental landscape. This chapter introduces practical breathing techniques with clear, step-by-step instructions. These exercises will help you maintain focus, clear mental clutter, and energize your body and mind even when life feels overwhelming. 1. Wave breathing. Wave breathing mimics the rhythm of ocean waves, calming the mind and resetting your focus. It energizes the body, revitalizes nerves, and helps alleviate mental stress, depression, and other chronic diseases. It also balances the body's 5 vital energies. Step 1. Sit comfortably with your back straight and your face relaxed. Step 2. Close your eyes and take a deep breath through your nose, drawing air deeply into your lungs, not your stomach. Remember, oxygen is absorbed by the lungs, not the stomach. Step 3. Inhale deeply and patiently, expanding the lungs and diaphragm with a sense of joy, happiness, and peacefulness. Step 4. Exhale slowly through your nose, releasing the air completely from your lungs while maintaining equal pressure during inhalation and exhalation. Step 5. Focus on the feeling of purity, divinity, power, and cosmic energy entering your body with each inhale. With each exhale, visualize releasing negativity, impurities, and tension. Step 6. Repeat this pattern for 3 to 5 minutes, resting briefly if you feel tired. Let your face convey ease, concentration, and a blissful sense of accomplishment. Benefits of wave breathing. Revitalizes the nerves and strengthens the body's vital energies. Promotes a sense of joy, peace, and well-being. Clears the mind, alleviates stress, and provides relief for chronic conditions like migraine, depression, and Parkinson's disease. Enhances the aura and promotes a glow of vitality. Suitable for daily practice to maintain both physical and mental health. Use wave breathing whenever you need to reset your energy or calm your thoughts. 2. Fire breathing. Fire breathing is energizing and invigorating, helping to clear mental fog, detoxify the body, and boost focus. It strengthens abdominal muscles, revitalizes energy, and has profound detoxifying benefits for the body and mind. It is particularly effective for reducing toxins, clearing impurities, and managing diseases like diabetes, obesity, and respiratory issues. Step 1. Sit upright in a comfortable position with your back straight. Step 2. Take a slow, deep breath through your nose, filling your lungs completely. Step 3. Exhale quickly and forcefully through your nose while slightly contracting your abdominal muscles. Step 4. Allow your stomach to reflexively pull in with each exhale. The inhale will happen naturally between exhales. Step 5. As you practice, visualize toxins, impurities, and negative energy being expelled from your body and mind. Feel lighter and more purifying with each exhalation. Step 6. Perform 30 exhalations per round, then pause and rest for a moment. Step 7. Gradually increase to 1 to 5 minutes, ensuring you don't overexert yourself. If you feel tired, take breaks as needed. Step 8. People with heart problems, high blood pressure, or physical weakness should perform this at a slower pace and consult a professional before starting. Benefits of fire breathing. Expels toxins and impurities, including harmful thoughts and emotions, revitalizes the body systems and strengthens the abdominal muscles, promotes clarity of mind and reduces stress, helps in weight loss and managing chronic conditions like asthma, sinusitis, and digestive issues, encourages awakening and alignment of energy centers chakras in the body, bringing balance and vitality. Use fire breathing to energize yourself when you feel sluggish or unfocused. 3. Anchor breathing. Anchor breathing is a grounding technique that helps you release negativity and reset your energy. It cleanses the stomach and digestive system, alleviates hernia and urinary issues, and improves focus by strengthening the lower chakras. Step 1. Sit comfortably with your legs crossed or feet flat on the ground. Keep your back straight and close your eyes. Step 2. Take a deep breath through your nose, filling your lungs completely. Step 3. Exhale completely through your nose, emptying your lungs entirely. Step 4. After exhaling, hold your breath and pull your stomach inward and upward, engaging the muscles below your navel. Step 5. If it's comfortable, gently lower your head so your chin touches your chest. If you have neck or back pain, keep your head upright and look straight ahead. Step 6. Hold this position for 5 to 10 seconds. Step 7. As you inhale, relax your muscles. Lift your head and visualize a cleansing force flowing through your body, removing toxins and balancing your energy. This process also revitalizes the lower chakras, including the areas connected to digestion and reproductive health. Step 8. Repeat this process for 3 to 5 cycles to start, and gradually increase to 11 cycles as your practice strengthens. Women with uterine issues or individuals with hernias may find particular benefit from this. Step 10. Avoid practicing this if you have severe heart conditions or high blood pressure unless advised by a professional. Benefits of anchor breathing. Helps resolve stomach-related problems and hernias. Supports heart and urinary health. Strengthens the body's energy systems and purifies chakras. Provides a sense of grounding and mental clarity. Anchor breathing is ideal for moments of stress or when you need to regain composure. 4. Balanced breathing. Balanced breathing harmonizes the mind and body by alternating breath through each nostril. It balances the nervous system, purifies all energy channels, and helps with heart health, anxiety, and respiratory issues. Step 1. Sit comfortably with your back straight and relax your shoulders. Step 2. Use your thumb to gently close your right nostril. Step 3. Inhale deeply through your left nostril, imagining energy flowing up through the left side of your body. Step 4. Close your left nostril with your ring finger, release your right nostril, and exhale fully through your right nostril, releasing any tension or negativity. Step 5. Inhale through your right nostril, visualizing balance and harmony. Step 6. Close your right nostril and exhale through your left nostril, letting go of all stress and impurities. Step 7. Repeat this alternating pattern for 5 to 10 cycles, focusing on rhythm and peace. Step 8. Rest briefly, observing the calming effects of your breath. Benefits of balanced breathing. Purifies all of the body's energy channels, clears blockages in the heart and improves circulation, alleviates anxiety, depression, and sinus-related issues, enhances focus and mental clarity, awakens and harmonizes the body's energy flow. Balanced breathing is a very powerful ancient practice for clearing mental clutter and restoring harmony. 5-owl breathing. Owl breathing mimics the sound of the great gray owl. It soothes the nervous system, strengthens the respiratory system, and is especially effective for addressing thyroid issues, snoring, and other throat-related conditions. By practicing this technique, you can bring balance to your body and mind while revitalizing your energy. Step 1. Sit comfortably with your back straight and your eyes closed, ensuring your posture is relaxed yet upright. Step 2. Take a deep breath through your nose while slightly constricting the back of your throat. This creates a sound similar to a great gray owl. Maintain this sound for your full inhale, allowing the sound to resonate. Step 3. Hold the breath for a moment while maintaining the constriction in your throat. Step 4. Once you have rested this breath, close your right nostril with your right thumb and exhale slowly through your left nostril. Step 5. Repeat this process, concentrating entirely on your throat as if you are tightening it, just like clenching a fist. This focus strengthens the thyroid and revitalizes the energy flow in your throat chakra. Benefits of owl breathing. Helps address thyroid problems by stimulating the throat, relieves snoring, phlegm buildup, and throat irritation. Benefits respiratory health and strengthens the lungs. Promotes calmness, focus, and relaxation while reducing stress. Supports overall energy balance and enhances the throat chakra's function. Owl breathing is perfect for calming mental turbulence or preparing for meditation. 6. Humming breathing. Humming breathing uses sound and vibration to calm your mind and enhance focus. It relieves stress, anxiety, and tension while promoting relaxation and clarity of thought. This practice is particularly effective for alleviating hypertension, heart-related issues, and emotional tension. Step 1. Sit comfortably with your spine straight and your eyes closed. Step 2. Close your ears by pressing your thumbs gently against the tragus. Step 3. Place your index fingers lightly on your forehead, resting the remaining 3 fingers gently around your face, with your middle fingers near the nostrils. Step 4. Take a deep breath through your nose, filling your lungs completely. Step 5. Exhale slowly through your nose while producing a soft humming sound, like the sound of a bee. Focus on the vibration throughout your body. Step 6. Concentrate on your mind and the sensations around your third eye while visualizing a divine light or energy surrounding and purifying you. Step 7. Repeat this process 3 to 5 times, gradually increasing as you feel more comfortable. Focus on releasing tension and absorbing a sense of peace and bliss with each repetition. Visualize. Imagine the divine resonance of sound purifying your mind, body, and soul. Let the vibration awaken your energy and promote a radiant glow of positivity. Benefits of humming breathing. Alleviates tension, stress, and anxiety. Helps lower high blood pressure and reduces heart-related issues. Promotes focus, self-confidence, and emotional stability. Improves concentration and relieves migraine and paralysis symptoms. Awakens the third eye and enhances the feeling of divine bliss. Humming breathing is especially useful when you feel overwhelmed or need to recenter your focus. Chapter 3. Newfound confidence. There's a new rhythm to your mind now. Can you feel it? The thoughts that once weighed you down are no longer obstacles. Your mind, once cluttered and hesitant, is now flowing freely, like water carving its path through the land. This newfound confidence is not a fleeting feeling. It's a natural state that comes from clarity and alignment. Picture this. Your mind is like a galloping horse, running wild and free, its mane flowing in the wind as it moves effortlessly toward your desires. With every step, you're building momentum, creating new patterns, and moving closer to the life you envision. The confidence you feel now isn't forced, it's electric. It comes from knowing that your thoughts are no longer holding you back, but propelling you forward. The power of focus. The secret to maintaining this flow is focus. Remember, you can only do one thing per moment. There's no need to think 10 steps ahead or dwell on what's behind you. Simply ask yourself, what is the one thing I can do right now to move forward? Then do it. Confidence isn't about doing everything at once. It's about doing the right thing in the moment. With each small, intentional step, you'll notice something extraordinary. Actions begin to spring forth naturally. Your thoughts and your actions start to align, creating a powerful feedback loop that reinforces your progress. Building new patterns. As you stride forward, take time to reflect on the patterns you're creating. Confidence grows when you recognize the positive changes in your life. Are you setting daily goals? Are you replacing old habits with new, empowering ones? Celebrate these shifts. They're proof that your mind is rewiring itself. Here's a simple exercise to help you stay on track. Set one goal per day. Write down a single, achievable goal each morning. Keep it realistic and focused on progress. Take one action. Identify the one action you can take to move toward that goal and do it. Reflect at night. Before bed, reflect on what you accomplished. Notice how it felt to align your thoughts and actions. Each day is a building block. Over time, these small actions compound, creating a foundation of unshakable confidence. The flow of confidence. Confidence feels like freedom. It's the breeze brushing past your face as you move forward without hesitation. It's the electric current that runs through you when you realize nothing is holding you back. Your stride becomes smoother, your energy more focused. But here's the key: don't rush. Confidence doesn't come from speed, it comes from flow. Allow yourself to move at your natural pace, trusting that each step is leading you closer to your desires. Chapter 4. Do, do, do. A man on his deathbed was asked what he would have done differently in life. His answer was simple yet profound. Do everything you want to do. Life is a fleeting opportunity. Now that your thoughts are flowing in the right direction and you've developed the clarity to keep up with them, it's time to act. Your ideas are gifts, and your time is your most valuable resource. The only way to make the most of it is to do. Write it down. When your mind is buzzing with ideas, it can be overwhelming to keep track of them all. Thoughts are fleeting, and if you don't capture them, they might slip away. Get in the habit of writing your ideas down. Carry a notebook, use a digital tool, or keep a journal, whatever works for you. This simple practice ensures that no spark of inspiration goes to waste. Each time you write something down, you're taking the first step toward making it real. Whether it's a business plan, a creative project, or a personal goal, putting it on paper makes it tangible. Time is precious. You are now the busiest person on earth. Why? Because you understand the value of your time. Every second is an opportunity to move closer to your desires. Boredom is no longer an option. My grandmother once told me, if you're bored, you're a boring person. There's so much to do, learn, and create in this world that boredom is a sign you're not engaging with life fully. The only person who can be bored is a boring person. When you feel the urge to say, I'm bored, remind yourself of all the goals you have yet to pursue, all the skills you can learn, and all the adventures waiting for you. Stay busy, but not in a chaotic way. Focus your energy on meaningful actions that align with your goals. Protect your flame. In the early stages of action, your confidence and focus are like a small flame. It's vulnerable to outside forces, negative people, doubts, and distractions. Protect it fiercely. People will try to blow your fire out, often unintentionally. Their doubts, criticisms, or lack of vision can dampen your spirit if you let them. Be smart. Shield your flame from anything that doesn't serve your growth. But here's the beauty of this process. As you continue to act and grow, your flame will grow too. What starts as a small flicker will turn into a roaring forest fire. By then, no amount of negativity or distraction can put it out. People can throw all the water they have, but your fire will burn brighter than ever. Never stop doing. The key to living without regret is simple. Never stop doing. Each action you take builds momentum. Even small steps, done consistently, create massive change over time. Here's how to keep moving forward. Set daily goals. Each morning, decide on 1 or 2 things you'll accomplish that day. Break it down. If a goal feels overwhelming, break it into smaller steps. Reflect and adjust. At the end of the day, review what you've done and what you can improve. Stay in motion. Keep building. Let your actions speak louder than words. Practical exercise. Protecting your focus. Identify your flame. What is the fire you're building right now? Write down your main goal or focus. List potential distractions. Who or what could blow out your flame? Be honest. Create a shield. Write down 3 ways you'll protect your focus. This could be setting boundaries, limiting time with negative people, or creating a daily schedule. Life is short, but it's also full of opportunities. Don't let anything stop you from doing everything you want to do. Protect your energy, stay focused, and keep moving forward. The next chapter will guide you on how to align your body with your mind, ensuring that nothing, not even physical limitations, slows you down. The transition to the body. As you continue to strengthen your mind and stride confidently forward, you may notice something. The only thing that can slow you down now is your body. Your body is the vessel that carries your mind. And just as you've been cleaning and refining your thoughts, it's time to do the same for your physical self. A cluttered body can weigh down even the clearest mind. To truly sustain this newfound confidence and momentum, your body must be as free-flowing and vibrant as your thoughts. The next chapter will guide you through the process of cleaning the body out, ensuring that your physical energy matches the clarity and power of your mind. Together, this alignment will create a state of total freedom, where nothing stands in the way of your desires. Chapter 5. Cleaning the body out. As your mind flows freely with newfound clarity and confidence, it's time to shift your focus to the vessel that carries it, your body. Just as you've been clearing and revitalizing your thoughts, your body deserves the same level of care. A clean and energized body amplifies your mental clarity, creating a powerful synergy between your physical and mental states. Just as the mind requires clearing of old patterns to thrive, the body must be cleansed and revitalized to function at its peak to keep up with the new pace of mental activity. The practice of cleansing the body is ancient, rooted in traditions that recognize the deep connection between what we consume and how we think. By cleansing your body, you'll unlock new levels of energy, focus, and vitality that align with the mental freedom you've been cultivating. The ancient practice of fasting. Fasting is one of the oldest and most effective ways to cleanse the body and reset its systems. When you fast, you give your body a break from constant digestion, allowing it to focus on repairing and rejuvenating itself. Fasting is one of the most powerful ways to give your body a natural reset. By allowing the digestive system to rest, fasting promotes cellular repair, reduces inflammation, and enhances mental clarity. Ancient cultures have long practiced fasting, not just for physical benefits, but also for its ability to enhance mental clarity and spiritual awareness. Benefits of fasting. 1. Stimulates autophagy and mitophagy. Fasting clears damaged cells and protein aggregates like amyloid plaques, reducing the risk of Alzheimer's, dementia, and Parkinson's disease. 2. Clears primed glial cells. These immune cells in the brain, when overstimulated, can overreact to light, sound, or stress. Fasting helps maintain balance and supports healthy brain function. 3. Improves insulin sensitivity, reduces the risk of diabetes, and stabilizes blood sugar levels, which directly impacts brain health. 4. Suppresses mTOR mammalian target of rapamycin, regulates cell growth, inhibits protein aggregation, and enhances autophagy. 5. Stimulates AMPK. Think of AMPK as your body's energy manager, helping you efficiently use fats and sugars to maintain balance and energy. 6. Increases BDNF, brain-derived neurotrophic factor, supports neuron growth and synaptic connections, boosting cognitive function. 7. Enhances mitochondrial biogenesis, promotes the creation of new mitochondria, improving cellular energy and resilience against neuronal damage. 8. Supports ketone production. After glycogen stores are depleted, the body begins burning fat, producing ketones. These are an excellent fuel source for the brain, boosting cognitive performance and reducing the frequency of seizures. 9. Activates DNA repair mechanisms. Fasting triggers mild oxidative stress, prompting nerve cells to enhance their ability to repair DNA and protect against age-related cognitive decline. 10. Strengthens adaptive stress response. Fasting activates pathways that improve the brain's ability to cope with stress, resist disease, and repair damage. 11. Cellular cleansing. Fasting triggers autophagy and mitophagy, clearing damaged cells and protein aggregates that contribute to chronic conditions like Alzheimer's and Parkinson's. 12. Resets digestive and cellular processes, supports digestion, assimilation, and cellular excretion, helping remove toxins at a deep level. 13. Sharpens perception. Fasting enhances awareness, as heavy digestion dulls mental acuity. By fasting, energy is redirected to mental clarity and cellular renewal. 14. Aligns with natural cycles. In yogic tradition, fasting on specific days of the lunar cycle, like Ekadashi, aligns the body with natural rhythms, enhancing its efficiency. 15. Improves energy efficiency. Yogic science emphasizes that 60 to 70% of your energy should come from sunlight, air, and water, reducing dependency on food. 16. Restores balance. Fasting brings discipline to ingestion, digestion, and excretion processes, preventing the buildup of impurities karma that affect the body and mind. Evolutionary and historical context. Fasting aligns with our evolutionary history. Early humans often experienced periods without food, which helped their brains adapt to challenges by activating pathways that promote learning and memory. Famous thinkers like Plato and religious traditions worldwide have advocated fasting for mental and physical clarity. Historical texts, such as Upton Sinclair's The Fasting Cure, document its profound benefits. Fasting works beyond the digestive tract. It cleanses impurities on a cellular level. This process unburdens the body, leaving you feeling light and clear. It's important to recognize when your body naturally signals a need for a break from food. Animals instinctively fast when unwell, a practice humans can emulate for enhanced health. In addition to physical benefits, fasting clears emotional and mental fog, opening pathways for heightened awareness and creativity. The absence of food quiets compulsive habits, fostering discipline and self-control. It also creates space to confront emotional residue stored in the body, promoting profound healing. Fasting is not just about abstaining from food. It is an intentional act of renewal. By integrating fasting into your lifestyle, you unlock a deeper level of health and awareness, setting the foundation for a life of vitality and clarity. Let fasting be the gateway to aligning your body, mind, and spirit in harmony. Fasting has transformed the lives of many. Extended fasts have shown profound effects, including clearing mucus buildup, reversing chronic illnesses, and enhancing cognitive function. Historical and religious fasting journeys. The 40-day fast. In many religious traditions, fasting for 40 days holds deep spiritual significance. For example, the story of Jesus fasting for 40 days in the wilderness highlights fasting as a means of spiritual preparation, self-discipline, and connecting with higher truths. During this period, Jesus faced challenges and temptations, emerging with strengthened resolve and clarity of purpose. Moses on Mount Sinai. According to biblical accounts, Moses fasted for 40 days and nights before receiving the 10 Commandments, emphasizing fasting as a practice to prepare for divine revelation and wisdom. The Prophet Muhammad. The fasting practice of Ramadan in Islam, inspired by the teachings of the Prophet Muhammad, underscores fasting as a means of self-purification, spiritual reflection, and empathy for the less fortunate. Lisa Lopez's journey. Through a 42-day fast supplemented with sea moss and herbal teas, Lisa experienced profound healing and clarity, saying it brought her closer to spiritual truth. Dr. Sebi's transformation. His 57-day fast not only reversed his diabetes and asthma, but also restored his energy, mental clarity, and vitality, cleansing mucus and impurities. Dr. Sebi recounted his mother's 52-day fast, where a lifetime of toxins and mucus buildup was eliminated, restoring her mobility and energy. By embracing fasting, you're not just nourishing your body, you're cultivating a life of clarity, vitality, and harmony with nature. Let fasting guide your journey to a cleaner, more vibrant existence. How to start fasting. Start small. Begin with intermittent fasting, eating within an 8-hour window, and gradually extend your fasting period as your body adapts. Stay hydrated. Drink plenty of water during fasting periods to flush out toxins and maintain energy levels. Listen to your body. Pay attention to how you feel during a fast. Lightheadedness or fatigue might indicate the need for a shorter duration or more preparation. Your system will signal when it needs rest from food. Learn to honor these natural rhythms. Gentle support. Use herbal blends rich in nutrients to sustain energy. Types of fasting. Water fasting. Consume only water for a set period, ranging from 24 hours to several days. Juice fasting. Drink only fresh, nutrient-rich juices to give your body an influx of minerals while allowing it to detox. Intermittent fasting IF. This involves eating during a restricted window of 4 to 8 hours daily or fasting for a full day a few times a week. Prolonged fasting. Extended periods without food, ranging from 1 to 12 days. Allow for deep detoxification and healing. Support with hydration and rest is essential. Periodic fasting. Fasting during specific moon phases or days in the month helps align the body with natural cycles. 12-day fasts, supplemented with water, juices, and nutrient-rich herbs, are recommended annually. Precautions and integration. Avoid extreme fasts without preparation. Avoid sudden, extreme fasts without preparation, especially if you are new to fasting. Prepare your body before attempting prolonged fasts to prevent adverse effects. Hydrate and supplement. Always stay hydrated and avoid activities that overly tax the body during fasting. Maintain hydration and use supportive herbs to sustain energy levels. Break fast gradually. Gradually break your fast with light, water-rich foods like fruits to avoid shocking your system. Ease back into eating with hydrating, nutrient-rich foods like fruits. Pair with mindfulness practices. Support your fasting journey with yoga, meditation, or light physical activities. Incorporate mindfulness practices, such as yoga or meditation, to support emotional balance. Whether through intermittent fasting, periodic fasting, or extended fasts, this ancient practice empowers you to live with focus, energy, and harmony. Herbs for cleansing. Herbs have been used for centuries to cleanse the body and restore balance. These natural gifts from the earth work gently yet powerfully to remove toxins and support the body systems. Incorporating cleansing herbs into your routine can amplify the detoxifying effects of fasting and diet. These natural remedies target specific areas of the body, aiding in the removal of toxins and revitalizing your systems. Here are some herbs to incorporate into your cleansing routine. Key cleansing herbs and their benefits. Liver cleansing. Dandelion root, a powerful liver cleanser that aids digestion, balances blood sugar, provides iron to the body, and supports bile production. Holy thistle promotes liver regeneration and protects against toxins, also cleanses the nervous system. Blood purification. Burdock root, renowned for its blood purifying properties. Burdock root detoxifies the liver, improves skin health, and supports the lymphatic system. Sarsaparilla, packed with iron and anti-inflammatory compounds. Sarsaparilla helps remove toxins from the blood and supports kidney function. Digestive support and colon cleansing. Cascara sagrada, a gentle yet effective laxative that promotes colon cleansing and regular bowel movements. Ginger, known for its anti-inflammatory and circulation-boosting properties. Ginger soothes the digestive tract and supports the body's natural detox pathways. Prodigioso, a potent detoxifier that supports liver and gut health and overall toxin elimination. Cerasee, traditionally used to purify the blood, gut, and reduce inflammation. Kidney and urinary health. Hydrangea root, effective for cleansing the kidneys and urinary tract. Hydrangea reduces inflammation and supports healthy fluid balance. Bladderwrack, often paired with sea moss. Bladderwrack provides iodine, supporting thyroid health and overall metabolism. Respiratory and immune support. Blue vervain assists with clearing respiratory mucus and reducing inflammation while having calming effects. Pau d'Arco, with antifungal and antibacterial properties. This herb helps combat infections and supports immune system function. Heavy metal detoxification. Chaparral, a powerful detoxifier that aids in removing heavy metals from the body and supports skin health. Contribo, known for its strong detoxifying properties. Contribo is used to cleanse the blood, stimulate the immune system, and support liver function. Emotional and nervous system support. Damiana, renowned for its mood-enhancing and aphrodisiac properties. Damiana supports digestive health, reduces stress, and enhances overall vitality. Flor de Manita helps balance the nervous system and promotes emotional well-being. General detoxification and nutritional support. Sea moss, known as nature's multivitamin, sea moss contains 92 of the 102 essential minerals the body needs. It supports cellular health, promotes mucus elimination, and enhances hydration and nutrient absorption. Bladderwrack, rich in minerals and iodine. It complements sea moss for comprehensive nutritional support. How to use cleansing herbs. Teas. Brew these herbs into teas for a gentle yet consistent cleansing effect. For example, combine burdock root, dandelion, and ginger for a detoxifying blend, capsules or powders. For convenience, many of these herbs are available in powdered or capsule form. Add them to smoothies or take as supplements. Tinctures. Alcohol or glycerin-based tinctures provide concentrated doses of herbal benefits and are easy to incorporate into your routine. Infuse water. Add slices of ginger or sea moss gel to your water for added hydration and cleansing support. Creating a custom herbal detox plan. Morning kickstart. Begin your day with a warm tea of ginger, burdock root, and dandelion to stimulate digestion and detoxification. Midday boost. Take a capsule or tincture of sea moss and bladderwrack to replenish minerals and support energy levels. Evening wind down. Sip on a calming tea with blue vervain and sarsaparilla to relax the body and support overnight cleansing. Replacing processed food. Processed foods are not just empty calories. They are often loaded with chemicals, additives, and refined ingredients that weigh down your body and dull your mind. Replacing these foods with nutrient-dense, natural alternatives is a transformative step toward enhancing mental clarity, emotional balance, and overall vitality. By making this shift, you can align your diet with your mental health goals and support the clarity of thought cultivated through practices like thought curving. The hidden dangers of processed foods. Processed and ultra-processed foods disrupt both physical and mental well-being. They are often designed for convenience and taste at the expense of health and loaded with chemicals, additives, and preservatives. Processed foods are loaded with additives and preservatives that can harm your health over time. Nitrites and nitrosamines. Found in cured meats, these compounds have been linked to various types of cancers. Potassium bromate, added to flour to improve texture. This chemical is known to cause DNA damage. Propylparaben, common in pastries. It has been associated with hormonal imbalances and developmental harm. Butylated hydroxyanisole, a preservative often linked to cancer and endocrine disruption. Artificial colors and sweeteners. Many processed foods contain artificial ingredients designed to enhance appearance and flavor, but they come with risks. Red 40, yellow 5, blue 1. These artificial colors have been implicated in behavioral difficulties, including ADHD and mood swings. Aspartame and sucralose, popular artificial sweeteners linked to hormonal imbalances, metabolic dysfunction, and mental fog. Heavy metals and contaminants. Heavy metals and other harmful substances can find their way into processed foods, often with serious health consequences. Cadmium and arsenic, found in certain foods like chocolate. These metals can cause long-term damage to the nervous system. PFAS, forever chemicals, present in food packaging. These chemicals are associated with cancer and immune system suppression. Endocrine disruptors. Processed foods and their packaging often contain chemicals that interfere with hormonal function. These substances accumulate over time, impairing mental clarity, focus, and emotional stability. Natural alternatives for mental clarity. Replacing processed foods with whole, natural alternatives doesn't just support physical health. It directly impacts your mental well-being by reducing brain fog, stabilizing mood, and supporting neurotransmitter function. Ancient grains, fonio, amaranth, teff, rich in fiber, iron, and protein. These grains support sustained energy and gut health, which is essential for a balanced mind. Healthy fats. Read avocados and walnuts, rich in monounsaturated fats and omega-9s. These promote brain health and reduce inflammation. Marula and walnut oil, packed with monounsaturated fats and medium-chain triglycerides for heart and brain health. Natural sweeteners. Date sugar and stingless bee honey provide energy without the crashes of refined sugars, helping to stabilize mood and focus. Plant-based protein. Hemp seeds, chickpeas, Chia seeds, complete proteins that also provide magnesium and zinc, nutrients tied to improve brain function and reduce anxiety. Nutrient-dense vegetables, seaweed and leafy greens, high in iodine, magnesium, and chlorophyll. They nourish both the brain and body. Mushrooms, lion's mane and reishi, known for cognitive enhancement and stress reduction. Psilocybin mushrooms, when used responsibly, these can foster emotional clarity, reduce anxiety, and enhance creative thought. Hydrating foods, cucumbers, watermelon, coconut water. Hydration supports neural communication and prevents mental fatigue. Herbal teas, infusions made with ginger, burdock root, cerasee, and damiana detoxify the body and calm the mind, promoting mental focus and emotional stability. The mental benefits of replacing processed foods. Transitioning to whole, natural foods enhances mental health by addressing the root causes of cognitive dysfunction. Reduce toxins, eliminates harmful chemicals that impair focus and mood. Improved energy. Whole foods stabilize blood sugar levels, preventing energy crashes and irritability. Whole foods provide sustained energy, unlike the sugar crashes caused by processed options. Enhance neurotransmitter function. Nutrient-dense foods supply the precursors for serotonin, dopamine, and other brain chemicals. Lowered inflammation. Anti-inflammatory diets reduce oxidative stress, which is linked to anxiety, depression, and brain fog. Improved digestion. High fiber. Natural alternatives promote gut health and regularity. Enhanced immunity. Nutrient-dense foods strengthen your body's defenses against illness. Clearer skin. A diet rich in whole foods reduces inflammation and promotes a healthy complexion. Mental clarity. Replacing processed foods with brain-nourishing options sharpens focus and enhances mood. By making these substitutions, you not only remove harmful substances from your diet, but also fuel your body with the nutrients it needs to thrive. This simple yet powerful shift lays the foundation for vibrant health and sustainable energy. Let your food be your medicine and embrace the natural abundance that supports your journey to well-being. Practical steps for transition. 1. Out of your kitchen. Remove processed snacks, sugary drinks, and refined grains and set yourself up for a nice momentum buildup of clarity. Replace them with healthier options like fonio, avocados, and herbal teas. 2. Cook fresh. Avoid prepackaged or frozen meals. Embrace simple, home-cooked dishes made from whole ingredients with love. 3. Plan ahead. Batch prepare meals and snacks with nutrient-rich ingredients to avoid the temptation of convenience foods. 4. Hydrate wisely. Replace sodas and sugary beverages with water, coconut water, or herbal teas. 5. Experiment in the kitchen. Recreate your favorite recipes using natural sweeteners, ancient grains, and healthy fats. The kids at the fast food spots will spit in your kids' onion rings. You won't. Stick to food with love in it. The only place you will get that is at home. A mental reset through nutrition. By replacing processed foods with natural alternatives, you align your diet with your mental and emotional health goals. This not only supports thought curving, but also lays the foundation for a life of clarity, resilience, and balance. Your food choices shape your energy, focus, and emotional stability. Let every meal be a step toward a clearer mind and a healthier, more vibrant future. Chapter 6. Fear and the Future Self. Not all uncomfortable thoughts are the same. Some prowl aimlessly like wild animals, seeking to distract or overwhelm you. Others are sharp and persistent, tapping gently yet firmly on your shoulder. These thoughts aren't here to derail you. They're here to guide you. Think of them as messages from your future self, urging you to pay attention, take action, and stay aligned with your desired path. This chapter is about learning to recognize these valid thoughts, distinguish them from distractions, and transform them into tools for prevention, creation, and balance. It's also about understanding fear as a meter, teaching you when to proceed cautiously and when to act boldly. Your future self, the messenger. Imagine your future self, a wiser, more experienced version of you, standing behind you, gently tapping your shoulder. They have already lived through the consequences of your current choices and are offering you insight to either avoid a misstep or seize an opportunity. These valid thoughts are their way of saying, you can stop this problem before it even begins. Take this step now to create the outcome you desire. Proceed carefully. This choice could lead to unnecessary challenges. By listening to these thoughts, you align your present actions with the future you want to create. Examples of future self-guidance. Avoidance of trouble. If you're procrastinating on a project, your future self might remind you of the regret and stress you'll feel later if you don't start now. Maximizing opportunities. If you've been hesitant to act on a new idea, your future self might nudge you to take the leap, knowing it could lead to significant growth. Practicing caution. If you're rushing into something too quickly, your future self might warn you to pause and reflect to avoid unnecessary risks. Fear as a meter and teacher. Fear is not your enemy. It's a tool. It acts as a meter, measuring your position on a spectrum that ranges from peace and joy to panic and paralysis. Properly interpreted, fear is your precognitive ability and the mind's way of signaling areas where caution, preparation, or action is needed. The emotional spectrum. Picture emotions on this spectrum, with peace and joy at one end and panic and fear at the other. Where you fall on this scale determines your state of mind and your ability to act effectively. For example, peace and joy. These feelings signal alignment, clarity, and flow. They are your natural state when you're in balance. Caution and awareness. Midway on the spectrum, these feelings act as protective mechanisms, helping you stay vigilant without succumbing to fear. Panic and fear. These feelings are survival instincts, warning you of potential danger. However, when left unchecked, they can paralyze you. Your goal is to spend most of your time on the positive side of this spectrum while using caution and fear as tools, not barriers. Fear often acts as a warning, pushing you to adjust your course to remain on the preferred side of this spectrum. There are all types of fears, even fear of the unknown. As you build confidence, clarity, caution, and experience, you will curve effortlessly around fears and make use of the counsel from your future self. Your use of this precognitive ability determines where you are on that scale. Fear, caution, power, and balance. Fear, caution, power, and balance. Life presents you with 4 key challenges, each offering lessons that shape your ability to grow and thrive. 1. Fear. The first barrier, signaling areas where caution or action is needed. Lesson. Face fear head-on to uncover its message and neutralize its control. 2. Caution surety. Conquering fear builds confidence, but unchecked confidence can lead to recklessness. Caution tempers confidence, ensuring you proceed wisely. Lesson. Balance confidence with careful observation and calculated action. 3. Power. Confidence and caution together create power, the ability to act decisively and intentionally. However, power misuse leads to destruction. Lesson. Use power to create, not violate. Understand its limits and responsibilities. 4. Balance. The ultimate challenge is maintaining harmony between these forces. Balance ensures sustainable growth, respect for your environment, and alignment with your purpose. Lesson. Balance is the foundation of mastery. Missteps in any area can disrupt the entire structure. Using valid thoughts for prevention and creation. Valid thoughts aren't just about reacting. They allow you to stay ahead, addressing potential issues before they arise and creating the future you desire. 1. Prevention. A thought about neglecting a task can prompt you to act, avoiding last-minute stress. A sense of unease about a decision can encourage further investigation, preventing mistakes. 2. Creation. Fear of stagnation can inspire you to set ambitious goals. A valid thought about an opportunity can push you to take bold, proactive steps. These thoughts are like a map, guiding you toward the outcomes you want and steering you away from undesired results. When valid thoughts arise, they are gifts from your future self, offering the chance to improve your trajectory. Steps to engage with valid thoughts. 1. Acknowledge the thought. Pause and give it your attention. 2. Ask questions. What is this thought trying to tell me? Is there an action I can take to change the outcome? 3. Plan the first step. Break the action into manageable steps. Start small if necessary. 4. Act immediately. Even a tiny step forward can reduce stress and create momentum. 5. Reflect. After addressing the thought, evaluate its impact. Did your action make a difference? Fear and the tap on the shoulder. Fear is often the voice of your future self warning you of potential danger. However, fear can be a double-edged sword. Too much fear paralyzes you, preventing action. Too little fear may lead to overconfidence, causing you to overlook critical risks. Balance fear with confidence and caution. When fear arises, ask yourself if it's highlighting a valid concern. Use caution to temper your confidence, ensuring you don't rush into traps. Recognize that fear, when balanced, becomes a guide rather than a hindrance. Practical exercise. Listening to your future self. 1. Journal your thoughts. Write down uncomfortable or fearful thoughts as they arise. 2. Label each thought. Determine if it's valid or unproductive. 3. Plan the action. For valid thoughts, outline steps you can take. For others, practice letting go. 4. Visualize your future self. Picture them offering you advice. What guidance are they giving? 5. Reflect weekly. How has acting on valid thoughts improved your life? Embracing the tap. Uncomfortable thoughts are not your enemy. They are your greatest ally. They remind you of your power to shape your life, prevent problems, and create opportunities. By recognizing and responding to these taps on the shoulder, you build a stronger connection with your future self and align your actions with your highest potential. This is about balance. Balancing fear with courage, caution with confidence, and power with responsibility. When you embrace the tap on your shoulder, you unlock the wisdom to live in harmony with your desired future. In the next chapter, we'll explore how to sustain this alignment and elevate your connection to both your body and mind, equipping you to navigate life's challenges with clarity and purpose. Chapter 7. Cultivating creative flow and building mental momentum. The connection between momentum and creativity. Momentum and creativity are deeply intertwined. When you consistently act on valid thoughts, even small steps create a ripple effect that fuels inspiration and unlocks your creative potential. Conversely, entering a creative flow state can build momentum that drives progress in all areas of your life. This chapter focuses on how to integrate these two forces to amplify your mental clarity, productivity, and self-expression. Momentum is built by taking consistent, intentional actions, no matter how small. Each step reinforces your belief in your ability to achieve your goals, creating a positive feedback loop. Mental momentum grows when you act on valid thoughts and address issues before they escalate. Small successes compound over time, boosting confidence and motivation. Your actions align with your long-term vision, reinforcing your sense of purpose. Cultivating creative flow. Creative flow is a state of effortless focus and inspiration where ideas seem to flow naturally. Achieving this state requires mental clarity and removing distractions that block your creative energy. Here's how to cultivate and sustain creative flow. Set the stage. Create a physical and mental environment conducive to creativity. Declutter your workspace and minimize digital distractions. Ritualize creativity. Establish rituals that signal your brain it's time to create, whether it's a cup of tea, lighting a candle, or playing specific music. Follow inspiration. When inspiration strikes, act on it immediately. Creativity often comes in waves, and riding these waves builds momentum. Embrace imperfection. Let go of perfectionism. Creative flow thrives in exploration, not judgment. Bridging creativity and momentum. When creativity and momentum intersect, you unlock a powerful cycle. Act on inspiration. Transform creative ideas into actionable steps. For example, if you envision a project, begin sketching, writing, or planning right away. Leverage small wins. Celebrate each completed step to fuel motivation for the next. Use creativity to solve problems. Approach challenges with curiosity, using your creative energy to find innovative solutions. Revisit valid thoughts. Let the clarity from valid thoughts guide your creative process, ensuring your efforts align with your long-term goals. Practical exercises to integrate momentum and flow. 1 daily momentum journal. At the end of each day, list 3 actions you took toward your goals, no matter how small. Reflect on how these steps contributed to your mental and creative momentum. 2 creative sprints. Set a timer for 25 minutes and immerse yourself in a creative task without interruptions. Allow yourself to explore ideas freely during this time, focusing on output over perfection. 3 flow trigger inventory. Identify activities, environments, or rituals that help you enter a creative flow state. Build these into your routine. For momentum map, write down one long-term goal and break it into smaller, actionable steps. Track your progress daily or weekly, celebrating milestones to sustain momentum. Building a feedback loop of growth. When you integrate creative flow with mental momentum, you create a feedback loop. Momentum builds confidence, which enhances your creativity. Creative output fuels a sense of accomplishment, further reinforcing momentum. This cycle strengthens your ability to navigate challenges, seize opportunities, and align with your future self. Real-life applications. In your work, use creative flow to develop innovative solutions while momentum ensures you meet deadlines and deliver results. In relationships, channel creativity into thoughtful gestures or meaningful conversations, building momentum toward deeper connections. In personal growth, combine creative visualization with consistent action to accelerate progress toward your goals. By aligning your mental momentum with your creative energy, you unlock a powerful synergy that propels you forward. This chapter serves as a guide to harness these forces, ensuring you stay inspired, motivated, and aligned with your highest potential. Chapter 8. Mastering emotional energy and feeling tones. Emotions are the undercurrents of our actions and decisions. They shape how we perceive the world and influence the energy we bring to our endeavors. By learning to master your emotional energy, you can harness its power to guide you, rather than letting it dictate your actions. Understanding emotional energy. Emotions are not random. They are signals. Each one carries a vibration or feeling tone that influences your thoughts, decisions, and overall state of being. Think of emotions as the fuel in your mental and physical engine. They can either propel you forward or weigh you down. The role of feeling tones. Feeling tones are the essence of your being. They are the energy, fiber, and rhythm that form the bridge between your inner spirit and your physical existence. They influence your life, shaping the quality of your perception and the emotional richness of your experiences. Every atom and molecule, whether within you or the world around you, carries a unique feeling tone. These tones arise from deep, inner vibrations and contribute to the materialization of all life. The Earth's mountains, seas, and trees spring forth just as your physical self does from these cooperative energies of creation. Feeling tones form your essence. Feeling tones shape the energy you project into physical reality, creating your unique identity. Provide a core connection. They flow from an inexhaustible energy source, reflecting your individuality and connection to life itself. Act as a creative force. Feeling tones color your experiences, adding depth and influencing your growth. When you align with your inner tone, you become aware of its power and durability, riding its flow into deeper levels of reality and unlocking profound strength and clarity. Harnessing feeling tones. They're like the soundtrack of your inner world, influencing how you approach situations. Learning to identify and shift these tones can transform your emotional state. Understanding your feeling tone means tuning into the deeper vibrations of your being and recognizing how they shape your reality. These tones do not dictate specific events, but influence the overall landscape of your experiences. How to tune into feeling tones. 1. Recognize the feeling tone in events. Observe how the energy within you shapes interactions, decisions, and outcomes. 2. Cultivate awareness. Meditate or reflect on the subtle vibrations you feel in your body and surroundings. 3. Embrace the source. Acknowledge that your feeling tone arises from a profound, infinite source of vitality and creation. Practical application. When you feel weighed down by a sense of emotional stagnation or inner chaos, visualize your inner landscape. Close your eyes and request that the feeling tone of your being translates into an image or symbol. What do you see? Is your inner landscape blooming with flowers or cluttered with weeds? Are there vibrant colors or murky skies? Use this visualization to weed out what doesn't serve you. Replace the negative symbols with brighter, more positive images, a clear sky, radiant light, or flourishing gardens. This practice reshapes your internal energy and restores balance. By mastering your emotional energy and tuning into feeling tones, you take control of the profound vitality and creative undercurrents that flow from the core of your being, which guide your life. This alignment not only sharpens your mental clarity, but also enhances your relationships, creativity, and overall sense of purpose. Using emotions as tools. Emotions like fear, joy, and caution each have a purpose. Mastery involves understanding their messages and acting accordingly. Fear as a signal. Fear is not your enemy. It's a tap on the shoulder, urging you to pay attention. Use it to assess risks and take calculated actions. For example, if you feel fear about an upcoming presentation, it might be a sign to prepare more thoroughly or act with a sense of urgency. Joy as a compass. Joy points you toward what aligns with your true self. When you feel light and energized, it's a signal that you're on the right path. Practical application. Think of emotions as weather patterns in your mental landscape. Fear might appear as a dark storm cloud, while joy could shine as a warm, radiant sun. When you identify an emotion, ask, what weather am I experiencing? How can I adjust the climate? You might visualize a storm clearing or sunshine spreading across your inner world, reinforcing your emotional balance. Practical exercises. Mastering emotional energy. Emotional check-ins. Pause periodically throughout your day and ask, what am I feeling right now? Where is this emotion coming from? How can I channel it constructively? Inner landscape visualization. Sit in a quiet space and close your eyes. Imagine your emotions taking the form of a landscape. Is it vibrant and balanced or cluttered and chaotic? Identify areas that need cleaning or adjusting. For example, replace weeds with flowers. Clear out cloudy skies with sunlight. Smooth turbulent waters into a calm lake. Visualize your ideal inner world and notice how it shifts your energy. Feeling tone alignment. Close your eyes and imagine your feeling tone as a musical chord or a vibrant color. Adjust it in your mind until it resonates with peace and alignment. Alternatively, request that your feeling tone be translated into a symbol or visual image. Observe and tune it as needed. Energy anchoring. Use a grounding technique to stabilize your energy. 1, breathe deeply and imagine roots growing from your feet into the ground. 2, with each breath, feel your body becoming steady and your emotions settling. Emotion and body connection. Focus on any areas in your body where you feel tension or discomfort. Ask yourself what emotion might be stored there. Is it fear, anger, sadness, or something else? Use your breath and visualization to release the tension, allowing the energy to flow freely. The power of emotional mastery. When you learn to recognize and regulate your emotions, you unlock a deeper level of intuition and self-awareness. Emotional mastery is not about suppressing feelings, but about understanding their purpose and responding in a way that aligns with your goals. Real-life application. Relationships. Use emotional awareness to communicate effectively and resolve conflicts. Career. Harness feelings of excitement and nervousness to prepare and perform better. Health. Recognize emotional triggers that lead to unhealthy habits and replace them with positive actions. Chapter 9. Environmental Mastery. Your environment is a sacred space, shaping your thoughts, emotions, and actions in ways you may not even realize. Mastering your environment means treating it as you would a delicate flame, nurturing it, protecting it, and ensuring it has everything it needs to burn brightly. This chapter explores how to curate spaces and relationships that fuel your growth, align with your purpose, and keep your inner fire alive. Your environment as a reflection of your mind. Your surroundings, physical, social, and digital, are more than just backdrops to your life. They act as mirrors, reflecting your inner state and influencing your energy, focus, and creativity. An untended environment can smother your flame, while a carefully curated one provides the oxygen needed to let it thrive. Key areas of influence. 1. Physical space. The state of your home, workspace, and surroundings affects your mental clarity and emotional balance. A cluttered room often mirrors a cluttered mind. 2. Social circles. The people you surround yourself with either fuel your fire or extinguish it. Positive relationships inspire you, while toxic ones drain your energy. 3. Digital environment. The content you consume and the spaces you frequent online shape your thoughts, focus, and emotional state. Protecting the flame in your physical space. Your physical environment sets the stage for your mental and emotional well-being. Treat it as sacred. Everything within it should support and amplify your inner fire. Practical steps for physical mastery. Declutter regularly. Remove anything that no longer serves you. Just as a flame needs space to breathe, your mind needs space to think clearly. Create zones. Dedicate specific areas for work, relaxation, and creativity. This organization helps your mind associate each space with its purpose. Incorporate nature. Bring natural elements into your space. Plants, natural light, or a small water feature. Nature soothes and energizes the mind. Personalize your space. Surround yourself with objects, colors, and designs that inspire you. Your physical environment should reflect your highest aspirations. Fueling the flame with supportive relationships. Your relationships are the kindling that keeps your fire burning. Choose people who uplift and encourage you, putting fuel into your fire, and set boundaries with those who extinguish your spark. Strategies for social mastery. Audit your relationships. Reflect on who inspires you and who drains you. Prioritize those who align with your values. Set boundaries. Protect your energy by limiting interaction with toxic influences. Build a network of growth. Seek out mentors, peers, and friends who challenge and support you. Practice gratitude. Regularly express appreciation for those who contribute to your well-being. Gratitude strengthens relationships and deepens connections. Filtering the flame's fuel in the digital world. In the modern world, your digital environment plays a crucial role in your mental state. The information you consume can either fuel your creativity or smother it with negativity and distraction. Tips for digital mastery. Curate your input. Follow accounts, podcasts, and media that align with your goals and values. Set boundaries. Limit screen time and avoid aimless scrolling. Schedule intentional digital breaks to stay focused. Embrace positive content. Subscribe to content that uplifts and educates rather than distracts or depresses. Digital detox. Periodically disconnect from technology to reconnect with yourself and your surroundings. Creating sacred spaces for growth. Your environment should not just support you, it should inspire you. Design spaces that resonate with your goals and aspirations, treating them as sacred grounds for your growth. Ideas for sacred spaces. Creative Nook, a dedicated area for brainstorming, writing, or art. Meditation spot, a quiet corner for reflection and grounding. Reading retreat, a cozy spot to explore ideas and expand your knowledge. Movement zone, a space for physical activity such as yoga, stretching, or dance. The flame and environmental balance. Your environment is the flame sanctuary. It requires attention, protection, and intentional care to keep it alive. Just as a flame can be snuffed out by neglect or overwhelmed by too much fuel, your environment must be balanced to nurture your growth without overwhelming you. Protecting the flame. Tend to your surroundings daily, keeping them clean, organized, and aligned with your goals. Avoid overloading your space with unnecessary items or distractions. Ensure your environment is a source of peace, not chaos. The ripple effect of environmental mastery. When you master your environment, its positive effects ripple through every aspect of your life. A clean, inspiring space fosters mental clarity. Supportive relationships strengthen your emotional resilience. A curated digital experience enhances focus and creativity. Practical exercise. The flame audit. 1. Evaluate. Look at your physical, social, and digital environments. Are they supporting your goals or hindering them? 2. Identify changes. Write down one thing you can improve in each area. 3. Take action. Start with small, manageable changes. Progress builds momentum. 4. Reflect. Notice how these adjustments affect your mindset, energy, and productivity. Living in alignment with your environment. Environmental mastery is not about perfection, it's about intention. When you treat your surroundings as sacred, they become a sanctuary for your flame, a space where your inner fire can burn brightly and guide you toward your highest potential. Your environment, like your flame, is precious. Nurture it, protect it, and let it illuminate your path forward. The brighter your flame, the more powerfully you can shine in the world. And don't forget to spend some time in nature. Chapter 10. Balancing self-discipline and freedom. Life is a dynamic dance between structure and spontaneity, order and creativity, discipline and freedom. The key to thriving in this balance is understanding that one does not exist without the other. They are complementary forces that, when harmonized, propel you toward your highest potential. In this chapter, we will explore how to cultivate self-discipline while allowing space for freedom, creativity, and joy. Balancing emotional energy requires a mix of discipline and spontaneity. Discipline helps you stay grounded, while freedom allows you to explore new emotional landscapes. Together, they create a harmonious flow that supports mental clarity and creative expression. The yin and yang of discipline and freedom. Self-discipline provides the structure to achieve your goals, while freedom allows you to explore, adapt, and grow. When either force dominates, imbalance occurs. Excess discipline leads to rigidity, burnout, and loss of joy. Excess freedom results in aimlessness, procrastination, and missed opportunities. The goal is to find the sweet spot where discipline anchors your actions and freedom inspires your creativity and adaptability. Building self-discipline, the anchor of progress. Self-discipline is the foundation for personal growth and success. It ensures consistency, focus, and the ability to overcome challenges. Strategies to strengthen self-discipline. 1. Set clear goals. Define your priorities and align your actions with your objectives. 2. Create routines. Build daily habits that support your growth, such as morning rituals or focused work sessions. 3. Use tools and systems. Utilize calendars, to-do lists, and timers to stay organized and accountable. 4. Practice delayed gratification. Train yourself to prioritize long-term rewards over short-term pleasures. 5. Celebrate progress. Acknowledge milestones to maintain motivation and reinforce positive behaviors. Embracing freedom, the fuel for creativity. While discipline sets the stage, freedom allows you to explore, innovate, and adapt. It brings vitality, joy, and a sense of possibility to your life. Ways to cultivate freedom. 1. Allow for unstructured time. Reserve moments in your schedule for creativity, relaxation, or spontaneous adventures. 2. Follow your curiosity. Pursue interests and passions that ignite your imagination and expand your perspective. 3. Adapt and experiment. Be open to change and willing to try new approaches when things feel stagnant. 4. Let go of perfection. Embrace mistakes as opportunities for growth, and don't let fear of failure hold you back. Creating harmony, the interplay between structure and flexibility. Discipline and freedom are not opposing forces. They are interdependent. Discipline provides the foundation, while freedom brings flexibility and flow. When balanced, they create an environment where growth and fulfillment thrive. Strategies for harmony. Design a flexible routine. Combine structured time for important tasks with open slots for spontaneity. Prioritize and adapt. Focus on what matters most while leaving room to adjust as needed. Reflect and realign. Regularly assess your balance between discipline and freedom. Adjust as your priorities and circumstances evolve. Learning from those around you. An essential aspect of balance is staying humble and open to learning from others. No matter how disciplined or accomplished you are, there is always wisdom to gain from those around you. Practices for lifelong learning. 1. Seek feedback. Invite constructive input from peers, mentors, and loved ones. 2. Observe and adapt. Learn by watching how others navigate challenges and balance their lives. 3. Share knowledge. Teaching and mentoring others reinforce your understanding and deepen connections, but you must also be humble enough to be a student. Balancing self-discipline and freedom in practice. Finding balance is a personal journey that requires experimentation and reflection. What works for one person may not work for another. The key is to honor your unique rhythm and needs while remaining adaptable. Practical exercise. The balance check. 1. Reflect on your current state. Are you too rigid? Or are you drifting without direction? Write down where you feel unbalanced. 2. Set an intention. Choose one area where you want to bring more discipline or freedom. 3. Experiment with changes. Implement small adjustments, such as setting boundaries for work or creating more time for relaxation. 4. Evaluate and adjust. After a week, assess the impact of these changes and refine your approach. The flame of balance. Think of your balance between discipline and freedom as the care you give to your sacred flame. Discipline ensures that the flame burns steadily, while freedom allows it to dance and illuminate new possibilities. Neglect one, and the flame may flicker or go out. Overindulge in the other, and the flame may burn uncontrollably. Your goal is to nurture the flame so it burns brightly and beautifully, illuminating your path forward. Empowering your future self. Balancing self-discipline and freedom is also about creating a life that aligns with your future self. Discipline ensures you take consistent steps toward your goals, while freedom keeps you inspired and adaptable. Together, they help you shape a future that reflects your highest potential. By embracing both structure and spontaneity, you create a life that is both grounded and expansive. In the next chapter, we'll explore how to set clear goals and cultivate the future self you aspire to become. Chapter 11. Creating your future self and setting clear goals. The future is not something you passively wait for. It is something you actively create. By setting clear goals and aligning your daily actions with your aspirations, you take control of your destiny and shape the person you're becoming. This chapter is about identifying who you want to be, setting a path to get there, and aligning your present with your vision for the future. Your future self, the person you're becoming. Every decision you make is a vote for the person you want to become. Your future self is shaped by your habits, thoughts, and actions today. To create a future self you're proud of, you must first define who that person is. Questions to define your future self. 1. What do I value most? Identify the principles that will guide your actions. 2. What kind of life do I want to live? Visualize your ideal day, relationships, and accomplishments. 3. What qualities do I want to embody? Consider traits like discipline, kindness, creativity, or resilience. Setting clear goals. Goals are the bridge between your current self and your future self. They provide direction, focus, and motivation to take deliberate steps toward your aspirations. The elements of clear goals. 1. Specific. Define exactly what you want to achieve. Instead of, I want to be healthier, say, I want to exercise 3 times a week and eat whole foods. 2. Measurable. Choose goals you can track and evaluate. Example, I want to save $10,000 in the next year. 3. Achievable. Set goals that stretch you but remain realistic. Example, I will wake up 30 minutes earlier to meditate. 4. Relevant. Ensure your goals align with your values and long-term vision. 5. Time-bound. Assign deadlines to create urgency and accountability. Example, I will complete this course by the end of the month. Reverse engineering your goals. Creating your future self begins with breaking down big aspirations into actionable steps. This process ensures progress and prevents overwhelm. Steps to reverse engineer your goals. 1. Visualize the end result. Picture your future self achieving the goal. 2. Identify milestones. Break the goal into smaller, achievable phases. 3. Create daily habits. Determine the actions you need to take daily or weekly to move forward. 4. Track progress. Regularly evaluate your progress and adjust as needed. Example, goal, write a book in 1 year. Milestone 1, research and outline within 2 months. Milestone 2, write 1 chapter per month. Daily habit, dedicate 30 minutes each day to writing. The power of alignment. Your daily actions should align with the person you want to become. Misalignment creates frustration and stagnation, while alignment fosters momentum and fulfillment. How to stay aligned. Daily reflection. At the end of each day, ask, did my actions today bring me closer to my future self? Eliminate distractions. Remove habits, environments, or people that pull you away from your goals. Celebrate small wins. Acknowledge progress, no matter how small, to maintain motivation. The role of visualization and affirmation. Visualization and affirmation are powerful tools to bring your future self to life. They help you internalize your goals and make them feel achievable. Visualization practice. 1. Sit quietly and close your eyes. 2. Picture your future self living your ideal life in the present. Include details, where you are, how you feel, what you've achieved. 3. Imagine the steps you took to get there and feel gratitude for the journey. Daily affirmations. I am becoming stronger and more disciplined every day. I am aligned with my purpose and moving toward my goals. I am capable of achieving anything I commit to. Overcoming obstacles. The path to your future self will not always be smooth. Challenges, doubts, and setbacks are inevitable, but they are also opportunities for growth. Strategies for overcoming obstacles. 1. Anticipate challenges. Identify potential barriers and plan how to address them. 2. Stay flexible. Adapt your approach as circumstances change without losing sight of your goals. 3. Seek support. Surround yourself with people who encourage and inspire you. 4. Learn from failures. View setbacks as lessons rather than defeats. Creating your future self is not a one-time effort. It's a continuous process of growth, reflection, and realignment. As you achieve goals, set new ones. As you embody new traits, refine them further. Each step forward creates a stronger connection between your present and future selves. Practical exercise. Future self mapping. 1. Visualize your future self. Write a detailed description of the person you want to become in 1 year, 5 years, and 10 years. 2. Set 3 core goals. Choose goals that will have the greatest impact on aligning your life with this vision. 3. Break it down. Create a timeline with milestones and daily habits for each goal. 4. Check in weekly. Reflect on your progress and adjust your approach as needed. By envisioning your future self and aligning your actions with this vision, you step into your power as the creator of your destiny. The process is not about perfection, but about progress, a journey of becoming the best version of yourself, one intentional step at a time. Chapter 12. Living in Alignment, the Infinite Loop of Growth. Life is a dynamic process, a dance of continual learning, growth, and balance. Living in alignment means embracing the flow of life while remaining anchored in your core values and vision. It's about harmonizing your thoughts, actions, and environment to sustain momentum on your path to evolution. This chapter explores how to integrate the lessons from earlier chapters into a holistic approach to life, ensuring that your growth becomes an infinite loop, a cycle of adaptation, self-discovery, and transformation. The foundation of alignment. Living in alignment begins with clarity. Clarity of purpose, values, and priorities forms the bedrock upon which growth is built. Without this foundation, even the most ambitious plans can become ungrounded or misaligned. Key elements of alignment. 1. Purpose. Know why you're pursuing a goal. Purpose fuels your actions and gives them meaning. 2. Integrity. Let your actions reflect your values. Alignment requires consistency between what you think, say, and do. 3. Awareness. Continuously evaluate your thoughts, habits, and environment to ensure they support your goals. The infinite loop of growth. Growth isn't linear, it's cyclical. Each loop of growth involves reflection, action, adaptation, and renewal. Embracing this cycle prevents stagnation and allows you to thrive in a constantly changing world. 1. Reflection. Take time to assess where you are. What's working? What's not? Reflection allows you to identify misalignments and adjust your course. Practical tip: journal your wins, challenges, and lessons learned weekly. 2. Action. Growth requires consistent effort. Small, deliberate steps compound over time into significant progress. Practical tip: break down large goals into smaller, actionable steps. Celebrate each milestone. 3. Adaptation. Life is unpredictable. Adaptation is the ability to adjust your approach without losing sight of your vision. Practical tip: when faced with setbacks, ask, what can I learn from this? Pivot rather than pause. Renewal. Periodically step back to recharge your mind and body. Renewal ensures you're not just productive, but also energized and inspired. Practical tip: schedule regular breaks for self-care, reflection, and connection with nature. While progress is important, so is balance. Overextending yourself can lead to burnout, just as too much rest can lead to stagnation. Living in alignment requires intentionality. Every decision you make, no matter how small, shapes the life you're creating. The infinite loop of growth isn't always smooth. Challenges and setbacks are inevitable, but they're also opportunities to strengthen your resolve. Embrace discomfort. Growth often lies just beyond your comfort zone. Find meaning in struggles. Challenges are lessons in disguise, guiding you toward greater understanding. Practice gratitude. Reflect on how far you've come and what you've learned along the way. Aligning with the infinite. Living in alignment isn't just about personal goals. It's about connecting with something greater than yourself. When your actions serve a higher purpose, you tap into an infinite source of energy and inspiration. Make every day a historic one. Contribute to others. Align your growth with ways to uplift and inspire others. Find your rhythm. Work with life's natural cycles rather than against them. Living in alignment is about more than achieving goals. It's about embodying your highest potential and continually evolving. As you navigate your infinite loop of growth, remember that every step forward is part of a greater journey. Align your thoughts, actions, and environment with your purpose, and let the process guide you to new heights. Conclusion: embracing the curved path. Life is not a straight line. It's a series of twists, turns, and spirals, a curved path that leads to discovery, transformation, and ultimately fulfillment. The journey you've undertaken throughout this book is one of self-awareness, intentionality, and continuous growth. By understanding your thoughts, aligning with your values, and cultivating practices that nurture your mind and body, you've begun to master the art of living a life that flows harmoniously with your highest potential. The journey never ends. This isn't the end of your path. It's just the beginning of a deeper, more intentional way of being. Growth is an infinite loop, a constant process of learning, adapting, and evolving. Along this path, you'll encounter new challenges that test your resolve and adaptability. You'll discover deeper layers of your potential, strength, and creativity. You'll continue to align more fully with your purpose, becoming a beacon of light for those around you. Every step you take, every curve in the path, offers an opportunity to refine yourself and deepen your connection to the world. Gratitude for the process of growth. As you reflect on what you've learned, pause to express gratitude for yourself, your journey, and the challenges that have shaped you. Gratitude transforms your perspective, helping you see every moment as a gift. Thank your past self for starting this journey. Appreciate the present moment for what it offers, a chance to grow and align. Look forward with anticipation to the future you are actively creating. I personally want to thank you for your contribution to us as a collective, thinking this world into a better place.